Us.
Hey, and we're live.
Hey,
Hey, everybody.
Woo!
Hey.
Welcome to the Guardian Podcast. This is week 4, I believe. So it's also Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day for everybody. I know
And
we're.
also Singles Awareness Day. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
I said I'm one of the few people that it's just like I just totally don't give a shit about Valentine's Day anymore. It's just pretty much like, eh,
Same. I work
yeah,
in
I
a
don't
chocolate
either.
place.
You know?
who cares if I'm
Who
just
needs that?
alone, forever alone. I'm gonna go cry in the corner now.
God, I
Yeah.
work at a
Let's get
chocolate
over
place,
here.
guys. It was hell today.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh my god, I do not envy you right now then. Uh, but yeah, so welcome everybody. It's week 4, and we're still waiting on one more guest, but our co-host, and he's coming back from watching Deadpool. So
Again, the jerk.
pretty much, I'm gonna let him slide on this. Deadpool is a really good movie.
Yeah, cut him some slack.
We'll do the Spider-Man thing. Everyone gets one.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah,
Tell him, Peter. Apparently everybody gets one. Swings away. I mean, I don't watch too much Family Guy.
Yeah, but that's that one thing that everyone will always know.
I'm sorry. The only Spider-Man thing that really gets me like laughing is episode of South Park where Randy Marsh dresses up as Spider-Man and like unleashes like a flood in a theater and like kills a bunch of people. And it was the episode where Randy also was trying to write a musical because he found out that everybody was putting subtext for blowjobs into the musicals.
Jesus.
Oh, South Park, you are a special kind of show.
You're going to a special kind of hell.
Yeah, but I love it though. I still watch the show. But yeah, let's go ahead and start introducing ourselves. Garth, do you want to start?
Yeah, sure. So I mean, just like say my name and like which year this will be for me and
Uh,
stuff like that.
yeah, pretty much the same rigor.
Cool. Yeah, I'm Garth. I'm Gerb on the site. This will be my third year as a guardian. I've been panels guardian for the past 2 years, and I applied for panels and PA because why not this year? So yeah,
Alrighty.
that's me.
Tom.
I'm Tom. I'm Kilkley on the site. I basically just forgot everything else you said. So what I'm gonna say is,
Just do your own thing.
Yeah, I'll just do my own thing. I got this. I went for PA. I almost find it a joke because so many people go for it now. So I mean, if I get it, great. If I don't, I went for lines because I love lines now. After having it last year, it's like one of those things where I didn't believe red for a while, but now I want to be lines.
Yeah, it's really interesting when you do find out your position and what you actually like. Like I honestly like panels, but being a PA is completely different. And it's not just like it's not everybody is fit for being a PA because we've had like a couple of people drop off from the PAs. So I don't know. It's just I guess I like being bullied around by people more important than me.
Well, it's funny
Let's
too
talk about that.
because it's like I feel like there's so many jobs at like RTX that on paper they don't look like that fun, but then when you're actually doing it with the people, it's just a blast. You know, because like panels, what do you do as a panel guardian? You like escort people to their seats and you like answer questions and stuff. But it's like I just had a blast doing it last year, so or past 2 years. So yeah.
And we looks like Jack. I got a text from him, so it looks like he's not going to be able to join the hangout tonight. So
He says, "Yay, a
Boo.
podcast, though." What are you doing, Jack?
I don't think he. I think he's probably still driving back or something, or there's
Or
some.
he went to see Deadpool again for a third time. Left the theater, turned around, went right back in.
He's doing the Blaine Gibson thing with Star Wars.
Classic.
But yeah, we have a new person joining us today. Tristan, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Tristan. I'm Red Wolf Black on the site, and I applied to be this will be my first year as a guardian, and I applied to be PA and tech. If I whatever one I get, what it is, what I get.
Oh, good. So with tech, you probably would like to watch the last podcast, considering that we had one of the veteran tech guardians on there, and we answered a few questions about
Nice.
it. And we answered PA stuff as well. We had like good questions last podcast. It was nice. Oh, why is my phone going off?
God, put it on vibrate.
Come on, host.
Ryan Drake wants in. Let him in.
Is he? What is he saying?
Let
Yeah.
everyone in.
Okay, yeah, Ryan. Considering that we don't have a full cast, you can join in.
Wait, is Jack?
You cannot join in. He sent me a text saying that he can't join in, so I'll add.
Oh. Okay.
And Ryan, if you're in the middle of a party, I'm going to boot you. Like, because last time that Ryan, or one of the big podcasts we were on, I think we had Barbara on, and Ryan was like, "Yeah, I can join in," and he was like in the middle of like a house party.
Ryan
Remember that.
Haywood?
No,
No.
Ryan Drake.
Fish.
Yeah, he was in the middle of like a house party with Barbara on.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Oh, here, can you guys talk among yourselves? I'm getting a call from Jack right now.
We'll talk amongst ourselves then.
Sure.
Speaking of Ryan Haywood, he dropped by my store yesterday, and I looked at it, I turned around because I was doing something. I turned around and I'm like, oh my god, you're Ryan.
Like he actually did? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's
he
awesome.
went and bought chocolates for his wife for today. So I turned around and I'm like, oh my god, you're Ryan, right? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so awesome. And I'm like, here, and I finished up whatever his order was, and I looked at him, I'm like, can I please get a picture with you? I'm so sorry for harassing you, but can I get a picture? And he's like, yeah, sure. He's like super sweet about it. And I'm like, thank you, Ryan. Have a good day. And then he left. But like every time I see a Rooster Teeth employee, because I live in Austin,
Right.
it's either I'm on the bus driving by them, and this is the first time that I've seen someone not on the bus. I saw John Reisinger and Josh Flanagan, like as the bus drove by them as they were walking. I'm like, come on.
Did you like slam on the window and stuff?
I was super composed about it, but like I lost my mind yesterday. I'm like, oh my god, it's Ryan! Ah! And then I told him that he almost ran over me in the very first free play at RTX when he dives under the ropes by the RT store. You see someone on like tan shorts and flip flops, and I went like this because he almost crashed into me.
Nice.
I was like, oh, okay, this was an experience. Awesome.
Jordan's back.
Yeah,
Yay.
I sent I got a call from Jack, and he goes, "I'm waiting for an invite, you ass."
Yeah, it's like I saw these like like he's posting on the questions thing, like, yeah, I can't get in, I can't. I'm like, oh, okay.
There's a questions thing? Question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the invite
Well,
error
you
now.
decided to show up.
Well
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there we go.
then, who is this person that
Here,
we
hold on.
haven't been talking about for the last 10 minutes?
What is this place? Wow. Who are all of you people?
Look at all this
Sorry,
space.
sorry, this is a Deadpool.
Sorry,
it's
we're
not-
not good enough.
Here, but okay, Jack, do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jack. I'm the guy they were making fun of for the last 10 minutes. This is my 4th time as a Guardian, and yay.
Yeah.
Deadpool was great.
Don't ruin it. I'm seeing it tomorrow.
Yeah, we can't ruin anything on this podcast. Well, it's not like we were going to. We're technically not a non-spoiler podcast, but we can't talk about Ruby, and we can't talk about Deadpool. So we're kind of fucked on issues to talk about. So I guess we'll have to go back to our usual Guardian podcast stuff.
Oh, darn.
Dang.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go send a message invite because Ryan wants to come on. Which one should I send it to? There's 2 Ryan Drakes, and they're both fish.
Both of them.
It's an imposter.
There's one trying to.
Jordan, just hit the invite all button, and Ryan will be invited.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not.
That'd be
you-
crazy.
Jack's
crazy.
done
Apparently
I know.
Jack
A
was
podcast
screaming
with everyone
profanities.
on it.
Jack's
What?
done it where he sent like invites out to everybody.
Man, that would have been crazy.
It would have been crazy.
It was.
It was crazy.
But that's what we call the Chaos Podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So basically anything with Jack on it.
Give or take.
Seems
Okay.
legit.
Okay, Ryan, I sent a message to you on your Twitter, the Fish Twitter account, the one with the stupid drawing on it. And so we give our thing is we give Ryan a lot of shit about his hat because he shit's on my phone. It fucked up. Should be fixed now. Okay. Well, I sent it to you on Twitter, so you should be able to see it there and get in. It's weird because the invite system on Google Hangouts it keeps on making errors every now and then.
Google is
Or-
a whore.
Yeah, it really is.
That's a good way of explaining it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whore. There you go. But it makes a weird thing. So I have to usually end up sending out the actual link to the Hangout call, and then people get in through that. It's like a direct link. But yeah, back to RTX stuff. So what do we have here on the Q&A? If there's anything, always the other guardians that make any job fun. That's true. That's very true. It's whoever you're interacting with that makes it fun. Like with lines, it's red because it's red.
I actually didn't have much interaction with Red while I was there, believe it or not.
Well, Red was
We
constantly moving from place to place. He's a
Well,
busy
also
dude.
the fact that we had all the different buildings, so we were all separated. So we just had the main expo hall, and we never saw him. But I mean, we saw him when we needed to, and that's what you need.
Whenever something was going wrong, he appeared suddenly
Yeah.
out of thin air.
Like calling out Bloody Mary.
Yeah, exactly.
Scream, there's a problem with lines 3 times and red shall appear. But yeah, so since we have a newbie on, do you have any questions about the guardianship that you want to ask? Ones that we can specifically answer on here?
No, not really. I've kind of just asked Keanu about it the entire time,
Yeah.
and he's been telling me things.
Okay, so a little
And Jen. I asked Jen and Keanu, and they've been helpful.
Okay, Jen is perfect. She's really good about giving out advice.
Well, I mean, if you have any like stuff about, we could talk to our specific experiences too, if you want, if that'll help. I don't know. Get more.
If you guys want to talk, just talk. I don't care, man.
Hey, am I
It's gonna be an
in?
experience.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, what's up, Brian?
Sweet. Hey guys. Woo!
Oh my god, the whole screen is shaking.
Yeah, laptop. You know.
Okay.
Oh god, that's gonna make me sick.
Hey, so how you guys been?
Pretty good. Pretty
Excellent.
Great. You know, fucking year. Fucking year.
Good. It's a fucking year. But with Keanu, a good bit of advice to take from him. Ask him about staying outside all night long, sleeping outside in front of the ACC. That's a fun story.
Okay, because he's in Austin right now, and I'm trying to get him to come over to my place so that I can hang out with him. He's like literally, I think,
Yeah, he's looking to move down there.
I know, right? I lost my mind over it. I'm still freaking out. But he's like 7 minutes away from me right now. I'm like 5 minutes away from stage 5, so he's like 2 minutes away from there. So I'm trying to get him to get his ass over here so that I can bug him about stuff. But he slept outside ACC.
Yes, for some reason he was trying to get back into his apartment or whatever condo that he was staying in, but no one was answering the door because I think everyone was asleep. But he didn't contact anybody else, so
Of course.
Just slept outside.
yeah.
He just slept outside.
Yep.
Oh my god.
We have to hold on here for a minute. Garth, there's a question for you in chat.
George, you're the best. You're my favorite person. Sorry, guys. He is, though.
George?
Oh, okay, there we go.
George from Georgia.
Oh, there he is.
I feel like I'm being cheated on. I feel like he's not giving any of the rest of us love.
No.
Hey, me, George, and I have a special bond.
Panga.
Yep. George. Oh,
He's the man.
George. I can't wait to have him on the podcast so we can talk about the ridiculous amount of demands that he gave me for him and Tim to be on the podcast.
Right.
What kind of demands?
I can't.
Request like a green room and stuff?
Yeah, like green room requests and bullshit.
Just give him green screen. Then it'll be a green room.
Hey.
Just send them a picture of everything they wanted.
I said the sad part is I could give him almost everything that's on that list.
Oh, Jesus.
Technically,
You're not supposed to admit that.
I said I've already admitted that to him about I want to say a month ago, but it's just ridiculous. I was like, oh my god, it's him and Tim are ridiculous, but they're probably like some of my favorite people on the PA team.
Mhm.
But yeah, let's see. Yeah, George was a PA for Ashley last year, I want to say. Am I right, George? But
I think that's accurate.
yeah, I think he was Ashley Jenkins' PA last year.
He did say yay, so take
Damn.
that how you will.
Yeah. Well, however you want to decipher that.
Yeah. Might be
Yeah.
a yes, might be a no. Who knows?
I've heard PAing for Kara is making sure that she has a drink at hand every single time.
Oh,
That's what I've heard. That her PA was running back and forth with drinks for her.
Oh my god.
I was like, oh my god, Kara!
That's a thing for a lot of people, especially Michael, because Michael drinks a lot at RTX, and so does Jeff.
Awesome.
Me,
I just feel like they all do. The thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Keep the booze flowing.
I know we actually had a problem with drink tickets last year because Funhouse used up all of theirs quickly.
Oh my god.
Not surprised.
Classic.
Okay, see, he says, yes, I was Ashley's PA. Also, Garth was one of the top 3 reasons RTX 2014. His first RTX was so memorable.
George. Yo.
I said,
Let's hang out sometime.
George's first position was, I believe, lines.
Yeah, he was lines. He was up on the second floor of the convention center 2 years ago.
Yeah, and Red was extremely upset when Jackie and Jen sniped him from the Lions team.
Yeah.
Because
Sure.
they literally talked to the teams like, pick whoever you want, who's are your go-to people that you want, and pick any go to the people, bring some of the ones back, and then pick whoever you want back, and then pick whoever you want from other teams. And they pretty much got George right off the bat, and yeah, Red pretty much just said, "You're dead to me, Jen." Oh, it was Darren who called him. Yeah, it was Darren who called him a traitor.
Every time I hear traitor, I think of Star Wars and the stormtrooper that does the whole thing. Traitor!
I'm waiting for someone to cosplay as at RTX. Just pull
Also,
up
I'm
baton.
going to tell you what Kiana just texted me because I'm like, oh, so I've been told you slept outside ACC. He's like, how'd you find that out? And I'm like, Jordan.
No, you should have just said, I have my ways.
Yeah.
I should tell him that next time.
Got connections.
And then I told him to get his ass over here because that would be interesting.
Mhm.
It's not a secret anymore because a lot of people talked about it at RTX last year. So yeah, that was a thing. But I heard he made a couple friends while he was out there. I think,
Out of him, he's growing up.
I think he also ran into a couple of the staffers while he was out there as well.
Hey.
Yeah, I think he actually had quite an interesting experience.
Oh, well, can't wait for him to tell me about that tomorrow.
But
So I have a question. I've got a question.
what's that?
So, talk to me about this side quest thing, which I've never done, and I
what
want to do
is
this
side
year.
quest?
Oh, side quest. Okay. RTX side quest. It's there's like a little community organization that like a charity organization that was put together by a couple of the community members. It was founded by Dom Count 3D, who's an Expo Guardian last year, and then Grady, who he was Lines last year, but he's not coming back this year, and he actually just stepped down as CEO and president, I believe. So, but I wish him luck in what in his future, but I'm not sure who's taking over. But back to it. But Grady and Dom both founded the RTX SideQuest, and what it is they set up like a bunch of meetups, and then they basically have charge tickets for like paying for the venue and everything. Plus, they have like three events. They have the farewell lunch on Monday. They have the Bar Olympics on Saturday, which I heard is really fun, but I've never experienced.
We're going this year. I've decided.
And then the charity auction.
You and me, Jack. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's practice now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So how much does it cost usually?
For a full ticket, I think it's like a little bit over $100. I want to say.
Gotcha.
But it's like 65 for the charity auction because it's like I think the most expensive venue out of all of them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think they go to the Radisson. They take like a whole floor of the Radisson to set up the silent auction. And then I think it's like $20 or $30 for Bar Olympics, and then like $20 for the farewell lunch. Which the farewell lunch.
That's the Salt Lake, right?
Yep, it's the Salt Lake out in Driftwood. So I think is that the original? Is that the original Salt Lake? I want to say. Or is that the primary one, Tristan?
No idea.
I've only been here 9 months, so
okay, never mind. Not asking a native, not awesome.
Don't ask the Canadian, please.
I will give you
you're
guys.
Canadian.
Yeah, I've got dual citizenship, so moving down here was super easy.
Should talk to Red.
Who?
Big Red. He's kind of a big deal around here.
Yeah, Big Red. He's from Toronto. He actually works in the Canadian military. So.
Nice.
But yeah, he's our resident Canadian on the podcast when he's here. I think he's busy doing something, so he'll be on like in March or so.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But basically, the best way to find him is he's got big, loud, booming voice. He's a huge, like 6'5" Canadian.
Yeah, he's my height.
Yeah.
And then he's big, booming voice, and he's got a combat kilt on.
Oh, I remember him. Okay,
Kilt guy,
I remember
yeah.
Red.
Are you
Yeah.
sure?
It's
Because
the
there's
kilt.
multiple kilts.
It's the
No.
kilt thing.
No, I remember. I remember like walking. Like, 'cause last year was my first RTX, so I was an attendee, and I walked upstairs. So I remember, like, at like the Marriott, he was there, like, dealing with people in trying to deal with people involving what was it? The signings. So I was dealing with I saw him there. So I know who you're talking about.
But that's Big Red. Trying to see what else can we talk about. Since we have lines on tonight.
We hear you.
Sweet. Sorry.
Since we have lines people on tonight, do you want to talk about a little bit about lines?
Well, the thing is with lines, you kind of start blending in with some of the other people. Like, lines are a great job. If you get lines, don't feel bad. Because the thing is with lines, you get to meet everyone around you. So, like, with panels, you get people coming in, you get to talk to those people. But with lines, these are people who are just out and about on the con floor or wherever you get stationed. You get to see everyone with lines, basically. So, what I ended up doing last year was I was on the show floor, and Darren was upstairs in the expo hall. So he took the upstairs half of lines where he'd be dealing with all the panels and everyone, and I was down on the show floor dealing with all the booths and all the impromptu signings. And we just had people scattered throughout there, and you pull them around as you need them. But it's great because no matter what, you get to see everyone. I don't really know what else to ramble with. Does anyone have questions?
I guess that's basically what it is.
Yeah,
And
lines.
one thing I will say is, if you do not, friend, I know a lot of people are wanting to be PA, which it's literally the highest requested, like it's the highest requested position out of anybody. No, it's kind of no surprise.
Yeah, it's always that.
But I think last year it was like 800 people.
Out of how many was it?
I don't know. You know,
I think this year, who put up the stats? I think it was
For number of Guardians that applied?
no,
Yeah.
for like the number of Guardians that applied for PA. It was like half that amount when I saw the numbers.
Last year it was like 90%, right?
Something like that.
All right, now I'm gonna look it
This
up. Give
year,
me
it was
5
less.
minutes.
hold on. I just got. My sister just let me know. Apparently, Laser Team got a commercial spot on The Walking Dead tonight.
Nice.
Nice.
They are really going aggressive with their commercial campaigns because they got before Deadpool, then they got before during the NBA All-Star game, and now during Walking Dead. They're hitting some really major spots.
Good. I mean,
Yeah.
It's great marketing.
Yep.
Yeah.
YouTube has been really good. I think they're trying to really push their YouTube Red.
It's a good marker to push it too.
Yep.
I mean, are you guys? Are you guys gonna do that? I'm just curious.
YouTube Red?
Yeah.
I have a physical copy, so no.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
I
I
mean,
got,
like-
I got the Blu-ray. I got my digital copy. I'm all set, man.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm literally just doing it for Laser Team, and I'm just gonna quit out of the free trial in like a week or something.
Yeah, I'm glad they gave out the free trials because I think it's $15 a month.
Shit, really? It's that much?
Yeah,
Listen, when they get more stuff on there, it'll
That's
be
what I'm
worth
thinking
it.
about too. Yeah.
right.
Because I know their big thing is that it's no commercials, which commercials aren't that big of a problem on YouTube, in my opinion. It's not like Hulu, when it was like literally like I think at least 15 minutes of commercials.
It's gotten
But-
worse. Like every year, they get more and more commercials on there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that pissed me off about Hulu was like originally you got Hulu Plus and they said there was no commercials, and then they added like, well, maybe it's minimal commercials, and now they have a option to pay for
More.
the Hulu Plus. Yeah, more just to get rid of them, and now they're adding even more, and it's like, fuck, I don't want to do it.
I think it's $12 a month now for Hulu Plus if you
Yeah.
want commercials.
Just fucking get Netflix.
I don't know.
Number
it's,
one.
It's not too bad for me. $12 a month is not too bad considering the huge selection that they have to watch.
Especially if you don't pay for cable too, and if you just do something like Hulu.
Yeah, I
Still,
don't pay for
it's-
cable whatsoever, so
Yeah.
it's like a small price to pay.
Mhm.
Because if I kept with my cable, I would be paying like around $200 a month for like a full package.
Shit.
And that's for both services, Time Warner and AT&T. So I got the two shittiest of the cable providers.
I'm
But,
pretty sure they're all just equally shitty.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, I'm so excited because Google Fiber just finally got because they got Louisville got chosen to be the next location after. I think,
Oh, nice.
It was after Nashville won the Carolinas. It was them, and then they're like, "Okay, Louisville, we're coming to you." And people got excited. And then the Metro Council was forced to put into a vote because AT&T and Time Warner were both heavily lobbying against Google Fiber. So they put it to a vote, and basically the council went, "Fuck you, Time Warner," and voted unanimously. It was like a 23-0 vote.
Mhm.
What I love seeing is all of the things of like Comcast sending its current customers when Google Fiber is coming to the area like a postcard saying, "Here's what we have that Google Fiber doesn't," and basically all of it's just like, "That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie."
Excellent customer service.
You know, I just love how it's like whenever Google Fiber comes into a town, all those companies are like, wow, we suddenly found all this extra speed that you couldn't have before. We just found it. It was in the closet. Now you can just have it for free. So please stay with us. Don't go to Google.
Yeah, my uncle works for Time Warner. He's like, "Yeah, we're about to finish up our gigabit. I'm like, yeah, because they found out that Google Fiber was invading almost every city,
Yeah.
slowly but surely. So it's like, they're going to have to put up a fiber optic foundation sooner or later, or else they're going to get run out of business. So now they're finally putting up their fiber optic stuff, and they're like, oh, we're only going to pay about, we're only going to put up about 300 megs per second, which when Google Fiber comes, they're going to probably like kick it up a little bit
Oh
more.
yeah.
Right.
But the big deal is that it's going to be $70 a month for a gigabit and download time. So
Yikes.
no, that's like a great thing compared to what it is now. It's like $120 if you want decent speed.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, I'm forced to pay for like terrible college town service, so
yeah,
not
you're
much
in,
choice.
you're in like the boonies in Ohio, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like hour and a half out of Cincy and stuff, so
Oof.
Hey, how bad is it snowing over there?
it stopped. It's not snowing anymore, I don't think. But it was like I was inside editing for like 4 hours. It was like completely clean before, and then I get outside and there's just like snow up to my ankles, and like all the streets are shut down, and like everyone's gone, and like what happened? What did I miss?
Yeah, it seriously fucking came out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
1 minute I'm just, outside smoking a cigarette, which I'm quitting this year. That is fit for RTX, quitting smoking. And, but 10 minutes later, went out and fucking snow just downpour, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I see cars just, like, sliding off the road, and shit's crazy, yo.
That's really fucking funny because being Canadian, this is my first time having winter not actually have snow, and I'm like,
Right.
oh,
Oh, lucky
you people call this winter? Yeah, right.
They're like saying they're like, oh yeah, it's so cold. It's like it's 50 degrees. I'm like, that's short weather. That's
I know,
like,
I'm walking
Yeah.
Actually out there in
outside.
like a t-shirt and shorts.
Yeah, when I went out to LA a couple months ago, like it was like 60 degrees out, and people like had their sweaters on, and like they had on their little light jackets, and like I was in like flip flop shorts and tank top, just like not even phased by it.
Oh yeah, and they look at you like you're crazy because it's
Yeah.
like, holy shit, I'm so cold. And it's like, shit, this is summer compared to this shit.
It's like 50 degrees in a northern state or like northern country is completely different than 50 degrees in a southern state.
oh yeah. And the funniest part is watching Jackie talk about it. She's like, this is how I die, and she posts something that's like 60 degrees. And we're like, Jackie, shut up. And she's like, I'm used to 110.
Ugh, Las Vegas, it's really gross.
Yeah,
Mostly dry heat though, so.
yeah. 60 degrees is hoodie weather.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like it's.
I
You
mean,
put on a nice hoodie.
every weather is hoodie weather. Come on now.
I don't know about 100 degrees. Yeah, you'll be tearing that hoodie off in a second.
Hey, if you're in the middle of the desert, shit keeps you cool, yo.
I guess maybe that's when you put it over your head instead of
Depends on the color of the sweatshirt.
yeah.
Very true.
Yeah, very much true.
You're also getting advice from a dude that wears a fish hat, so
Mm.
I don't know how much you can take of that.
Well, listen, man. If you're in the desert and you have the fish hat on, it's keeping the sun off your head. So I mean,
You know, you would think that, but 3 years of Austin, Texas weather, wearing that hat, it reeks to high heavens. Like, holy shit. Like,
I bet you're just sweating.
to be
Yeah, we're
honest,
around all the time.
I think this is going to be one of the first years where the fish hat is not a huge part of my RTX. I'll still go by fish, but I kind of want to be taken a little more professionally, you know?
Hey,
Okay, that's a
is-
smart idea.
yeah, it's up to you. It's your
Well,
deal.
you all also give me shit so much, and you're like, we're going to give it a Viking funeral and all this
That's
shit.
what we always say.
We always said that.
one
We
year.
don't
One
like
year.
the fish.
You know, I've got you guys saying that. I've got the guys at SideQuest that actually want to have it donated and bronzed, which is kind of weird, but, you
The
know.
fish hat needs to be immortalized.
Is Dom trying to have that bronzed?
He's been asking for the past 3 years, man. Seriously, he's been
I think he
asking for
wants to
3 years.
I think that's his way of trying to get rid of it too.
Now you can never wear it because it will be too heavy.
I need to get Dom on a podcast soon. I think he,
You.
huh? Oh
I said
yeah,
it was, yes, you do.
yeah. I think he's going to be unavailable for the next few weeks, but I'll try to get him on probably sometime in March when he's more available.
Right.
But like right now, they're going through some restructuring with side quests, so he's probably busy with that.
Yeah, good luck to them, though. I
Mhm.
really hope it all goes smoothly for them.
Speaking of side quests, some friendly advice for you guys. Don't try to crash the Salt Lick, because it won't work.
Oh my god, that was so
Yeah.
funny.
I'm
It
so
was
sorry
like-
about that.
No, it was like, we walked up,
Awesome.
I was like, hey, so I didn't pay, but can I just come in and like hang out? And they were like, no. But it was like they were super nice about it and stuff, and it was fun too because we got our own little like
Yeah, you were hanging out with
crashers table. Yeah, and there were a couple of British guys who were there just hanging out, so got to meet some cool new people. But yeah, don't crash the Salt Lick. It won't work.
See, the problem is that it has worked in the past, but I think because due to the high demand, like the increase in size for the farewell dinner or
Right.
the farewell lunch, I think they couldn't do it this year because I was able to do it like 2 years in a row where I just crashed it, and they were like, "Yeah, sure, just pay $10 and you'll be fine." I was like, "Here you go." We gave them $10 and then walked right in.
It was all good. Got to have some good ribs still. So
Yeah, but if you want to go to the farewell dinner, try to get your tickets beforehand, not at the last second where it possibly could be sold out.
You know, every year I've bought tickets to go, and I just haven't gone because my flight always ended up leaving. This year I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna fucking go. I had the Salt Lake at the airport, and I am only going to assume it's not the same as actually there.
Probably not.
You know,
Uh,
it's still pretty fucking good, but
yeah.
no.
I said that's usually like one of the best things about side quests. Everyone has their like go-to thing that they want to go to. Like you have Bar Olympics. A lot of people love that. I'm more of a fan of the farewell lunch and the silent
Charity
auction.
auction.
Yeah, the silent auction I love because it gives me a chance to actually wear my suit once a year.
Yeah, same.
In 90-degree weather.
Yeah,
Yes.
and 90-degree weather as well.
Yeah.
Or if you're Jack, you just wear a shirt that has a tuxedo on it.
It worked.
Classy.
Hmm.
It's all for a good cause, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and no, but it's always fun because they have some really interesting stuff that gets sold every year. Like for instance, last year it was like Saturday morning cartoons was I think was the theme, and we had some really interesting stuff come out of it. Like you had the biggest one that I remember is Marcy. She did an Achievement Hunter themed Ed, Ed and Eddie
Mm.
drawing. So everything was styled in Ed, Ed and Eddie. She did like all the Achievement Hunters and everything like that. Caden, everybody. So it was really interesting. It was some really good work too.
I actually got the Blaine Jabba the Hutt painting from SideQuest. That was fucking hilarious.
Nice.
Do
It's
you
still
have it?
here somewhere. The Blaine Slave. It's here somewhere.
I still love the scribbles that I got from Miles.
Hmm.
Because it was actually the funny thing was that's the first time I got introduced to Miles as his PA because I got that item off the auction. I didn't even actually realize that it was from him
Mm.
until I won it. And then they're like, "Oh yeah, that's Miles." And I go up and talk to him, and we did a douchebag art critique of his drawing. And literally, when I talk about scribbles, it's literally stick figures of all the Ruby girls in the appropriate
Nice.
colors. Yang was literally blonde, like long hair, and had big circles where her boobs were.
I hope you framed it and put it on the wall.
I have it framed. It's not on the wall, but it's like in like one of those frames that you put down on your desk and everything like that. So, and it's also like it's a really good reminder of how we got started as friends. So, but yeah, that was literally the first introduction I had with them was doing that, and we were pretty much like, yeah, we're gonna have a good time together. So,
Nice.
And that's
Go to
how
the-
we got the
It was
statue
meant
as
to
well.
be.
oh yeah, that's how you got the statue. Where did that end up? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh shit. Oh, I completely forgot that the statue was destroyed.
Yeah, so the infamous Bernie statue was shattered into pieces on its way to the auction, which
Oh no.
sucked. Yeah,
Because wasn't it UPS that screwed it up?
it was FedEx or UPS or something.
Yeah.
So do we have a replacement, or are you just going to
I-
keep the other one in shambles?
I think Dom is trying to say that he was going to contact the artist who did it and try to see if she could make another one.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure if they got a hold of her or not. But as for right now, there's not a replacement yet.
Uh,
Oh, the burning statue.
that's almost as legendary as the fish hat. So actually, it's more.
Yes.
I'll give it. I'll give cred where cred's due.
Let's see. I got a sob story. Told me to encourage. Told me to. Oh, okay. I got a sob story told to me to encourage me not to bid for Marcy's Ed and Eddie painting last year. Why didn't they want
Well,
you
Must
to
have been
bid
really
for it?
cool.
Like, why didn't they want you bidding for it?
Or it was really expensive.
Oh, I think I know why. I think someone probably wanted to get it so they could give it to the achievement hunters
Mm.
because it's actually at their office right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So I think someone gave it to them. That's usually what happens with a lot of these themed ones. They just give it to the people that they're themed after.
They pay for it and then just give it to them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, definitely go to that. It's nice. You get to mingle with a lot of people. And you get to see some really interesting community art. And then when it comes to the farewell dinner, it's really good because it's a really nice goodbye for
Yeah, I
so
feel
many
like
people.
I feel like the Salt Lick is really cool because like it just has all of, like the emotions of like we're all done now, no more stress, no more I need to think about how much sleep I'm gonna get tonight or how like I'm gonna get no sleep tonight.
I was gonna say, I don't think I plan on getting sleep that weekend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hello, energy drinks. In
Yeah,
very small
yeah.
amounts of food, sadly.
Yeah.
be a
It
G-Spot
sucks.
guardian. You might get some.
It sucks because even if you get out early, it's like, ooh, look at all these people that I still want to hang out with. Oh
Exactly.
wait, it's 2 in.
Shit.
That's
I only
basically my
get 4 hours of sleep.
That's basically my reason for not doing Bar Olympics because I always end up having to get up early in the morning for 1 mile as like interviews. So I'm like, okay, it's 12. Yeah, it's time for bed. But
but this year though,
maybe.
This
Maybe.
year. This
If
will be
I'm
the
feeling
year.
it. But yeah, definitely go and try side quests if you can. And you might not get any sleep, but
That's fine.
I've heard it's really fun. I think Jen came in slightly hungover her first time doing Bar Olympics. So that was a thing. But yeah, there's a few people who come in hungover. I think Alex, the head security person, actually makes it makes it hell for the people who come in hungover from that party.
Yes, he
Really?
does.
Yeah.
Working in security last year, I know.
Oh, Alex, I love him.
He's not coming back either. Well, I don't know. It could go either way. You never know.
I think he might for the sake because of security. I know he
It
works.
depends on whether or not he's allowed. He can be dragged back in.
He probably can because it's probably going to be the same situation with Gilby when he was doing security when he first started.
We'll see.
But no, that would be really sad to see if he never doesn't come back this year. So, because I'm so used to seeing his face and him and Jackie go at it with each other. They're like an old married couple. They always talk about who's better, the security or the PA team. But this sounds like an Alex thing to do. Yeah, it does sound like it's Alex thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, Bree Skarsky or B Skarsky on the RT site said, I had a blast at the auction and got a signed CSGO poster, Blake sculpture, and necklace last year. But I love dressing up and visiting with new people the most. Salt Lake was also awesome.
Yeah, SideQuest is just badass.
Yeah,
I guess you go.
Yeah, it's fun. It's worth it.
Oh yeah, and I think last year was great because I think Josh Flanagan made an appearance at the farewell lunch. So
He did.
Josh makes me smile.
oh Josh,
So Jen, because she streams, so we've basically Adam Castle and I call it a cult. Yeah, I call it a cult because we say praise Jeff. So it's slowly turned into a cult. We have a harp song for Jen and everything. It's great. There was a reason why I was going with this. What was I saying?
Hey man, if you want to talk about the cult, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like,
Cults are great.
It's
Keep
totally
going with that.
So basically, so it's like Adam and I, we were talking about something involving.
They don't want us to know.
Yeah, I know. I completely forgot. I'm also like off of like 8 days straight of 10-hour shifts. So someone said something that made me want to say something. Right, Josh. Okay, so at the Laser Team premiere, the Laser Team premiere here in Austin, the one on like the Lakeline Alamo, Jen asked us if any of us Low Zelda people could find Josh and to tell him that she's disappointed in him, purely because he wasn't replying to her texts. So I walked up to him, and I was in my Low Zelda shirt, and he's like, oh man, Low Zelda, that's Jen, right? And I'm like, yes. By the way, she's very disappointed in you. And he kind of like looked at me, he's like, what? I'm like, yeah. She's disappointed in you. You're not responding to her text. So he went into his phone, scanned through his text, and was like, I have been responding to her. And I'm like, look, she just told me to come harass you.
Look, I'm just part of her cult. All right, don't blame me.
The cult of Jen.
Yeah, we're just part of this cult of Jen and Jeff, basically. And he's like, okay, 1 second. So she told me, because I was having a Skype conversation with her for whatever, I can't remember what reason. So he sent her a picture of the two of us scowling, and she's like, I cried laughing because of this picture. So Josh is funny. Like, you saying that about Josh reminded me. I'm like, oh yeah, he allows us to harass him.
Yeah. Oh God. So Jen and Josh have a very interesting friendship between the two of them. It's mostly just them shitting on each other, but
Which makes any relationship, but I mean,
if you
Yeah,
guys
pretty
don't-
much.
If you guys don't know who Jen is, she was the PA lead last year, and she also is a Twitch streamer. And what she's talking about at Colt is she's got a Twitch channel and she's got a very, very loyal fans. Yeah,
We are very loyal.
very loyal followers on her channel. And Adam is also including me, are one of her mods for the
Wait,
channel.
Jordan, are you Jordan the Twit on there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'm Yang the Fox Faunus whenever I appear in there.
Oh, okay, yeah. I've definitely seen the name pop up. So,
Yes.
but yeah, it's been a while since I've been on one of her streams, mostly because I'm busy during the time that
Same.
she streams. She streams at the worst times for me. It's either when I'm studying for an exam, or when I'm at work.
Jen, stop streaming at inconvenient times for us.
But no, definitely go give her a follow. She's RT_LowZelda on Twitch. She plays some fun games. I know she's also trying. I don't know what she's doing next because she just got back from Genghis Khan. So
She might be sleeping. She
probably,
might be sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
That's what I'd be doing.
But I'm trying to see what else. Is there anything else you guys are looking forward to for RTX?
Seeing everyone.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
the
Man, meeting
usual
new people.
Yep.
Yep.
Best
eating
part.
good food.
Seeing if I have a different job this year.
Finding out
Every
what
3
job
years.
I have.
Champs.
Champs.
Oh yeah, you guys will find out in a few months. That's when the
I'm
jobs
excited.
go out.
Oh yeah.
I need to go send Mary a message. I need to try to see if she can come on and talk, because she usually likes coming on to the podcast. But
I'm so happy she loves coming onto this podcast. I really do.
it's always fun having
She
her
likes
on.
to speak to her people.
Oh, Frank's. Yes, I want to go back to Frank's.
Frank's.
Frank's, the hot dog place downtown.
Oh my god.
Oh God, is this
it's
gonna be
super-
a thing?
Yeah, it's super expensive, but for hot dogs, but it's so good. And they also have poutine there.
Have you guys had poutine?
Yes, I have. I've had
Good.
actual
Yes.
Canadian poutine too.
It's delicious. I have to make it at
'Cause I-
home.
I came up to Toronto Uncon one year, and I had real Canadian poutine. Sadly, I got sick off the first poutine I had when I was up there. But it's pretty good.
Yeah, Frank's is good. Frank's is good. What else is good? What's the sandwich place?
Home
Which
Slice is good.
Which? Oh yeah.
I had like a green eggs and ham sandwich. Oh, it wasn't even breakfast. It's still great.
Garth, would you say that
Milkshake.
you were Sam I Am?
Oh, you could say that. Yes.
Well,
Always-
what's the burger place across from Home Slice? Hot Daddy's?
Hot
That
Daddies,
place.
yeah.
Hot
Yeah.
Daddy's is fantastic.
Oh my God, it's Darren.
Oh
Darren!
my god, it's Darren.
Who's
Darren.
Darren?
Shit.
Should have asked the line questions to him.
Yeah. Darren, it's been a
Yeah,
long time.
redirect all your questions to Darren Storts. You know, 24/7, just any time, ask him a question, he'll answer it.
He's a
Darren,
hot
Be in the middle of his show, just
Darren,
answer
it's
it.
gonna be sad not having you back this year. It's really gonna be sad not having you back this year.
Yeah, we'll miss you.
Same I am. I didn't want
We're
any green
losing
eggs and ham.
losing everyone this year.
Yeah. Well, I said we're getting back Kyle, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
And they can't get rid of me, so
And George says sit
We
pot.
try, but we never do.
I'm like a bad penny, man. I just keep showing up. A really bad penny. A really bad penny.
Hi. He said hi. Cock bites.
Yeah.
Darren, impart your wisdom onto us. Just tell us wise things.
They want
He
you.
says
walk
Disney
line guardian.
sucks, so that's
Oh,
wise
I-
wisdom.
I guess I hate Disney now. Thanks,
yeah,
Darren.
Yeah, screw Disney.
I started singing Let It Go at work today.
Gonna need to ask you to just vacate the podcast.
If you can actually see it, okay, I'm pointing at Harley Quinn, but this poster right here is Elsa flipping everybody off saying fuck it all.
That's pretty.
Let
that's
it go. No, I'm not gonna go any further.
Basically, fuck it all. Yeah, I have way too many posters going on over here. There's
Nah,
also more in front of me.
I'm all about having tons of posters. I need to fill it up more. Like every
Oh,
RTX is the one time I get posters.
I got my laser team one right there
Hey.
in all its glory.
Impart your wisdom, and Derek goes, "Don't shit and put contacts in at the same time."
People judge you for it. He's apparently an expert at it now.
People judge you for it apparently too.
It's probably not the most sanitary thing in the world.
Listen, man, I'm impressed. I
Hey, he's saving
I
time.
would do it.
You know?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
showering and brushing your teeth at the same time.
Yeah.
I've actually done that quite a few times, especially if I'm trying to get somewhere quick.
That's the normal RTX like Guardian thing. You brush your teeth, take a shower at the same time, then you go to work, right?
Listen, man, even excluding the Guardian half of that, it's just convenient.
I do that on a
General
daily
hour of the
basis.
Just
Brush your
do that.
Sometimes I'm eating a sandwich while I'm doing the same stuff, you know? I mean, it all works.
Mhm.
Hope you're not eating a sandwich while shitting. That's just
No,
gross.
no, that
That's a
sounds
whole
sanitary.
different level of
That's
expertise.
that's just wrong.
You eat the sandwich and also put your contacts in and shitting. That's okay.
While
I mean,
singing
so
the
long as the
national anthem.
contacts are in there.
It's really the contacts that are making this.
You need the context to see yourself eating the food. So,
There you go.
but back to RTX stuff. You were talking about seeing friends again and meeting new people. But speaking of seeing friends again, Garth, it's probably going to be your time to come back to the D&D game. Make
Oh
your
yeah, that's
rare
true.
appearance again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. My schedule should be freeing up here in the next few weeks or so. So you might be seeing Captain Yent around. Maybe we'll see. I'll talk to Colin.
Yeah, it would be great having you back. What we're talking about, we have a few of the Guardians have set up a D&D game, like a little campaign that we play from week to week. Colin is our DM, but Garth comes on as he was a regular at first, then he got busy, and now he's a special appearance. He comes on as his character called Captain Yent, and it's one of the most ridiculous characters ever.
Well, no, straight up, I was like we were hanging out, and Colin was like, "Yeah, so just start brainstorming for characters." And I'm just like, "What if my guy was like a pirate, but he wasn't actually a pirate, and he just pretended like he was one?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's you. You're that now." I'm like, "Okay," and I just went with it. I rolled with it, and now that's me.
But yeah, I can't wait for that because we get. I think we're going to at least do 2 or 3 sessions while we're at RTX this year, since we're all
Good
rooming
stuff.
together.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
I gotta
Oh.
figure out who to room with because I don't want to stay at my place. I wanna actually like go get a hotel with a bunch of people and be like where I need to be, so I don't have to wake up at the weirdest hours.
Oh yeah.
Being a guardian, it'll just be like a wake up, put whatever on, and cross the street is what I want to try and do.
Yeah, just I mean, there's the room share thing in the forums.
Don't
So
even do that shit.
Darren goes, so you're like the guy from Dodgeball?
Exactly.
If you
Exactly.
dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Steve the Pirate,
Oh yeah, Steve the
Your-
Pirate.
Alan Tudyk. What a great man.
Also, Chocolate X-Lax doesn't do shit. Get it? Yes, I do
Yeah.
get
Oh.
More words of wisdom. Thank you.
and I only eat pasta and shit.
With his
At the
bare
same
hands,
time-
though. He doesn't eat it off a plate. He does it with his bare hands.
Yeah.
That's
But-
unbelievable.
What were we talking? Oh, with rooming, with rooms and everything. If you go into the Guardian forums, they have a room share. So if you need to find, if you want to put out a request to room with anybody, or if you want to find anybody who has room, you can go check in there. So, and
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure there's RTX room shares as well, like in the RTX forums, instead of just the Guardian forums. So I know a lot of Guardians like to room with each other during the convention. So
I mean, it's just convenient just because of scheduling stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's a lot easier. I mean, last year I was rooming with 3 people that weren't Guardians. Fucking sucked. They actually turned off my fucking alarm, and I was late to one of my days. And oh god, never again, never
That's just
again.
kind of a dick move.
yeah,
Well, it's
Yes.
like they were like, "You don't have that important of a job. You're just a G-spot guardian." It's like, yeah, but I'm watcher of everybody's shit, man. Like, I still have to show up on time for a job.
Did you like know these guys before, or are they random?
Oh yeah, they're friends from hometown.
Oh, okay, all right. So that's
That's
more
even worse.
understandable.
But
Those
they
like random guys.
Well, 2 of them were
Shit.
random guys. One of them was actually a decent dude, but that's besides the point. It just kind of sucked.
Ryan blames the attendees again. That's what Darren's saying.
Well, you know what? Sometimes no, I love the attendees. As long as they don't fuck with the fish, I'm okay. So, at least the attendees never tied me up to a chair and then zip tied me and put me in a closet. You know.
I don't know what
Okay,
you're
here's a
talking about.
question.
Oh, what's that?
So I asked Jen the same thing after Keanu told me this, but is there an initiation depending on what team you're on?
Yes.
You'll have to wait for that surprise.
I hate
Terrible
all of
hazing.
you. I hate you all right now. This isn't fun. I've been told many different things. I'm not
You'll just
okay
have
with
to-
this.
You'll just have to wait and see.
Alright.
Some of them are more harsh than others.
I've heard Tex is very, very terrifying.
Do you ever watch the movie Skulls about the Skull and Bone Society? Think like
Yes.
that. Think that.
Oh, alright, cool. Thanks, guys.
You know.
Some
that.
groups are fine. Some draw satanic like circles on the ground. Sacrifices are made.
Well, hey, you're already in a cult, so you're
Yeah,
you'll be kind of
exactly.
prepared
I'm
for what
already in a
happens.
cult, but we
Yeah.
don't, as far as I know, we don't really actually have to do any of that shit to be a part of Jen's cult.
Yeah,
we just
but
have to make
not
sure
yet.
that
Me
we...
and Chris are
Yet.
Yeah,
me
no.
and Chris were stranger than Jen, so
I think the
I
only
might
thing
have
you really have to do to be a part of that cult is say praise Jeff, praise be to him, and make sure that you're following her on Twitch.
Let's see. You get tied up into a closet.
no,
Yes.
no,
Oh yeah, that was part of the end. Yeah.
not again.
Oh, wait.
That's for the G-Spot
Okay,
Guardians. But yeah, no. For what we're referencing, if you want to look on Jack's channel, there's a Guardian video, like kind of a Guardian like wrap-up video from 2 years ago. Was it 2
That
years
was really good, by the way. Just
Yeah, that was
I watched
2
it
years ago.
before.
I was
Yeah.
hoping there would be one for last year. Whatever
Yeah,
happened to that?
it's just like the schedules were really. I said,
I mean,
Yeah,
also there were 3 locations too, so it was a
That
lot.
was the
Yeah,
that was
that is
the main
true.
one. Was
Yeah.
that we were all spread out, so there was no way of like all of
Coordinating.
us like hanging
Isn't
out
there
or
3 locations this year? Oh, we also have SGC as well, but aren't are the RTX Guardians spread out for SGC as well, or are we just
don't know yet.
we
or are we
have-
just Rooster Teeth?
All I know is I think we have the whole convention center this year.
That's what I heard, but I also heard that there might be the 2 hotels again for panels just in case, but I think it's just the convention center.
This is all speculation at point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah,
speculation.
we got
I
time.
do-
Theories.
I do know we have the one thing that is something that Bethany talked about. But anything else, I have no idea. It's been
Okay.
speculation for the most part.
Isn't
but
it more fun to have theories?
The Almighty Mary will come down
Yeah.
and answer our questions
Yeah.
eventually.
Mary has actually told us not to make speculations, especially in public forum. So
Then
that's
I retract
something
everything I just said.
B&L confirmed. B&L confirmed.
Yeah, there's B&L confirmed.
That's my
was
thing.
amazing.
That is
When
my
I-
thing.
That was-
Oh,
That
okay,
was
no, what I
actually-
just said
that
wasn't
got
speculation. It's confirmed with what Bethany has on the featured updates.
Featured updates. Are you talking about Guardian stuff, or are you talking about?
Like actual location, because we were talking about actual location this year. It's not about Guardian stuff.
Is this a public post? Okay, so this is
Made
public
by
post.
Bethany, yeah. It's a thing made by Bethany.
Okay, making sure, because if it's something that's in the Guardian group, we probably shouldn't be talking
No,
about
it's
it.
not in the Guardian group. It's just on the front page, and I'm really loud.
Okay. So it's multiple. Okay, so it's confirmed.
Well,
multiple
It's literally
locations.
the first post on the front page.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Is it really?
location: Austin Convention Center, Hilton Downtown, and JW Marriott.
Is that from last year or so this year?
No, that's
Oh,
this.
well, I guess it would. Okay, I guess it would be this year because Barbara's making. Why did you mute Tristan?
Sorry, didn't mean to. I'm hearing a lot of feedback.
I'm hearing an echo.
Echo.
I'm not hearing an echo at all.
Probably you then, Jordan.
Hmm.
Sorry, how do I unmute you? It won't let me unmute you.
Where's the tech team?
Oh, shit.
Tristan. Oh, there you go.
Fuck!
What?
What the fuck?
Ryan, stop it.
I'm not
I
doing
think I
anything.
fixed it.
Are we
Did I
good
fix it?
now?
Hands
Yeah,
are up
we're
here.
good, we're good.
Hands are up here.
Is there any echo now?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh wait.
Yep.
Yes.
Is there?
Hold on, Jordan. I'm going to. All right. I don't.
This is
I
so
don't hear
much
an echo
fun meeting
anymore.
people.
It actually is Jordan because I don't hear an echo anymore.
Are you sure? Oh, yep.
Mute
All right, so
fight.
this is how this is going, huh? We'll just work our way down the line.
This is chaos.
How about now?
That sounds better.
Is it
Okay.
better?
I don't
I
know.
hear no echo.
Hello?
Okay.
Tom, you can unmute yourself.
Nah. I
Garth.
found it funny to just leave it off.
Oh.
I was
So
actually gonna
Garth.
mute myself next.
Oh.
Okay, but yeah, what we're referring to with the video before we got off on the tangent, there's a video that was recapping the RTX with Guardians 2 years ago, and one of the main things
You
in
made
it
the
was
reference.
showing Ryan getting tied up and then zip tied to a chair and stuck into a closet.
Oh my god.
You know, because of that,
Mary
Grave
wasn't
and
too
I
happy with
became
that
good
one.
friends. Grave and I became good friends after that, and he asked me to be the G-Spot Guardian after that. But I was not happy that I got zip tied. I allowed myself to be taped. That was the agreement. I never agreed to being zip tied to a chair and then being dragged to a closet. So that part I'm pissed about.
We could tell by the screaming after the zip ties came out.
Yeah, my fucking Gavin ass scream.
And Darren says to Tom, "That was my thing. I was correct." Talking about the B&L confirmed.
Listen, man, that thing blended between so many people. I don't know who it became anymore. I started saying it every stream. I want to say
Plutonian
2 years
helped.
ago. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Plutonian helped.
Mike and I were the
Somehow
biggest
it always
trolls.
comes back to him.
You were our trolls for
Yeah.
like 2 years.
And it was wonderful having you guys constantly in the chat. Sometimes you guys were the only people in the chat, which was it gave us a little bit of boost of confidence.
But now we're the most inconsistent people.
Let's see, and George goes, the downside to switching teams is double initiation.
Oh god.
man, they do
Yeah.
both? Oh.
Man, I got initiation for lines, for freelancers, and the G-Spot. It sucks. You don't want to get the triple header.
Was that all in 1 year, Ryan?
No. Well, the freelancer year, I did a lot of different jobs, but those were the 3 different jobs I had for each year.
I like to consider the idea that if you're a freelancer, you have to be initiated by every team, no matter what. Just all
It's only fair.
Yeah, I
It's
just
only
got
fair.
fucked by every end. Chris made sure I got fucked by everyone.
Just like literally like a whole gauntlet that you have to go through. But yeah, the initiation will change with every team. So
And it changes every year, too, so
Oh
it's
god.
different.
for some, it changes person to person. So
It does.
This is not.
I mean, Jack, are you still doing the shots of milk this year, or is that done?
no, he's full on.
He's
Good.
a big boy
Good.
now.
I'm a big boy now. I got the big boy pants.
Good
So-
job, sir.
So it's alcoholic milk now. So
Yes.
Is there such thing as
That's fine.
alcoholic milk?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not
Alcoholic
surprised.
chocolate milk.
Hmm.
You could get it at Party Source in Kentucky if you wanted.
is there literally a chocolate milk? Like
Yes.
wow,
Yes.
I honestly had no idea that there was a milk, like alcoholic milk, besides adding just vodka to milk.
No, they've seriously got it, and they've also got like alcoholic whipped cream and other shit. I'm not even joking about all of that. They seriously have that shit.
Okay, here's a question for you, Ryan. Pros and cons of freelancing.
The pros and cons of freelance, you get a wide array of jobs. Like, I went from lines to watching a area for the staff and their PAs to walk through to get to their interviews, like the secret passages, which we don't. They're either there or not there. I can't confirm that.
Listen, man, they change every year. No one ever knows.
It's true.
It's like the rumor
Uh,
Of course, we're a little bit of Fight
I-
Club. Don't talk about Fight Club.
I did security for a bit, just watching some stuff. I grabbed some coffee for uh oh shit, what is her name? Tex. I
Kathleen.
Kathleen, thank you. I feel so bad. I
It
got
happens.
You are
I did
now
that.
out of the Guardians. Get out.
shit.
His name kicked off of the site
Quick,
entirely.
someone mute him.
No, but honestly, you get a wide array of jobs.
This is a scary power.
You just gotta unmute yourself.
Okay.
There you go.
So, but yeah, I guess a con would be that you're constantly like you could be in the middle of a job, and then Chris will immediately pull you out as you're like getting emotionally involved in that job, and then be like, "All right, you're going to do this," and it's like, ah, okay, I'll do it. So I don't know. I never have a con with being a guardian. I love doing this shit. It's fourth year doing this, man. Like, I absolutely love doing this shit. So a lot of the pros are you get to try out a bunch of different shit, you meet new people, and you're not stuck doing the same thing constantly. Maybe a con is just you will sweat, and you will sweat a lot, and you will feel just like a pig before it's going to be slaughtered.
Listen, man, that's not a con because once you leave the con itself and you take that first shower once you're back to your house or something,
Oh, there's nothing better.
like the best relief, and it's like it's a refresher.
There's
or
nothing better.
or that, or taking a dip at Barton Springs right after.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, going into Barton Springs after dealing with RTX is a really good experience because you're just like, oh my god, this feels good.
Oh my god, water.
Yeah, just water in general.
Yeah.
Great.
Everyone hydrate right now.
Or if you're Jack, you get lost in the park near Barton
Okay,
Springs.
we went to the. Okay, so Barton Springs, right? Okay, so there's a road, and on one side there's this big open field. The other is a parking lot. And I thought, okay, Barton Springs must be near this open field. And I go into the open field, and I walked for like a half hour, realizing it was on the other side of the street. So I took another half hour back, go into the parking lot, take 5 steps, and there was the pool.
Yeah, and literally as soon as they walked up, me, Jennifer, and Tim Leftwich and a bunch of other people were like walking out.
Yeah. Oh, you guys were leaving. We're like, oh, that's great.
Yeah. Oh, I miss Jennifer. She's not coming back. I don't
I
think.
know. I didn't see her name on there.
No. People. The person we're talking about is Jennifer Jay-Z. She was a Swedish guardian, so I don't think she's coming back.
What was
for
her
a
role?
while.
Door.
Oh,
I believe.
she was response.
Yeah, I think so.
Or response.
I don't know if this.
I honestly don't remember at this point.
That was like 2013, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was our first year.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think she's coming back at all.
I don't know if anybody's posted this or not, but has anyone seen what the ratio is for returners this year for Guardians?
I can look that up.
You can look it up, but don't talk about it. I don't think that's something that we can talk about. So there's a lot of stuff I need to talk to Mary to see what we can talk about on here.
that's
Ryan,
fine.
I can tell you where to find it.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Post it in the chat in here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both
that's what I'll do.
Oh, you can post it. If it's like anybody who's public and not part of the Guardians, they'll just go to a page that's saying it's a private group.
Right.
Well, let me say
I just wasn't sure if
Who's
anybody
the
had.
other lead guardian? I can't remember his name.
Chris?
Chris.
You mean Mary's husband?
Yes.
And now you're kicked off of the site as well.
The other
that
McDowell.
guy, you know.
Mr.
I think I actually met him. Mr. Arceus is his name on the Rooster Teeth.
No.
No,
Dan.
Ours
That's
is
Dan.
another dude.
No,
Dan
no,
is
Dan,
head panels.
no, he's head panels and he's one of the leads for satellites.
Okay, then Dan posted like a thing of like dumb 2015 Guardian stats.
Oh.
Okay.
I think he put how many people are returning for this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I can. Remember if-
Yeah, Dan's the man.
Yeah,
Dan's
go
the
go
man.
look at his profile. It's somewhere on there.
Sorry, I was kind of paying attention. What was that?
Talking about stats from returning Guardians.
Yeah, we're on the Rooster Teeth site, right? That's what
Mhm.
you're talking about.
Yeah.
Here, in
And
the meantime,
it's whose?
Mr. RC's.
that's right.
Um,
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna read off some of the Q&A. Heart my special rooms, people. We just had lunch. Nothing scary. Sure. Bree. Sure.
That- She's lying.
He's just covering it up. She wants you to join. Yes, and there. Yes, shower everybody. We don't want you stinking at the
Please.
convention center. Please.
Oh my god.
God.
Yes, please shower.
George says, Jack, gun range round 2 this year.
Absolutely. We went
Yeah.
to the gun range last year before RTX, and it was awesome.
I forgot what I was doing that I couldn't join you guys.
all right.
Something.
This info is straight off Dan's profile, so it's entirely safe.
Okay.
Okay.
This was last year's, I think. One, have you ever been a Guardian? First timers, 224. 1 year, 128. 2 years, 78. 3
Yo.
years, 37. 4, 5.
Yeah.
So there's roughly like
Jesus.
500 returning, something like that.
Do the
Who
math.
knows? There's a quite a bit of people who dropped off after last year.
Yeah.
Which is sad, but it's how the world rotates out. People get busy.
Yep. What's it
As
like
people
being
climb the ladder.
What's it like being a fluffer? Who are you talking to?
Fluffer.
Jack's trying to actually think of something there.
Fluffer.
What is that?
What is a fluffer?
What are this?
It's like a flobber with two F's, you know? That's what I'm assuming.
Do you
Actually, Darren, I don't want you to answer. I want George to answer that question. George, answer it for Darren.
Ooh.
But yeah, anything else that we need to talk about?
What did we used to call freelancers?
Floaters?
Floater.
Floaters. That's what it was. Okay.
Yeah, floaters and turds.
Haha, got him.
But yeah, let's see. Anything else that we need to talk about? I
Tickets
don't
go on
think so.
sale
I
Tuesday.
think that's it.
Yep. Oh, George, the question is, what's it like being a fluffer?
We
But yeah,
don't know what the question's about, so you have to
decipher it
like
for
you
us.
know the answer and then answer it for us.
So it's just like on the spot.
Exactly. Turning this into an improv show. Let's go.
We could do that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's completely copyrighted.
I don't think we have the production value for that.
No.
What are you talking about? We got Google. We're fine.
Hey, this is how we
we
get
can
our
totally
start,
make this
right?
improv.
We
This is how we
need
get
Dan
our
to come on to
start.
We need to get Dan to come on to do
Some-
our special
Someone
effects.
scream and have static happen on their camera. We can make this unfriended too, but with Google.
God, that was funny. I forgot who it was who was like live tweeting their experience with watching Unfriended. They're like, this is confusing because this movie is about unfriending someone on Facebook, but everything's being done on Skype.
They could have just shut Skype off, just been like, and then walked away. Like, all right, we're good now. Skype's
That was the
off.
whole thing, though. If they tried that, they'd die. No escape.
I never saw the movie, to be honest.
Oh man,
No,
surprisingly
I
good. I actually enjoyed
Order
watching.
movie. I mean,
Okay, well, I think that's going to be pretty much it for the podcast tonight. We're actually about 10 minutes over at this point, so
Good job, everyone. Good job.
it's actually
Yay.
going to be our shortest podcast yet because everyone has gone around like 1 hour and 20 minutes, surprisingly.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, then
Well,
we
we have to
gotta
do
go
the
another
answer
10 minutes,
times.
right?
Another 10 minutes. I think we're good tonight. I think we're hitting a point where
None of George has an answer.
Oh, he has an answer. Oh, kind of nice actually. You get great hours and learn every day. Get work in a group setting, aka flock teams, and you also get to work with animals.
Please tell me he just
Good answer, George. Good answer.
That's the secret guardian team. Is the
animal
the
wranglers.
Yeah.
So it's another name for a furry, I'm guessing?
I'm assuming that you
Okay,
mean-
let's
make
not
sure-
put fluffer with furry, guys. Let's not.
I'm sorry if I offended any furries out there.
Shit, wrong podcast.
Shit, wrong podcast.
Like, good job there. Good job.
That explains so much.
Man, this is probably a good point to just be like, yep.
La da
Drop
da
the
da
mic.
da da.
Alrighty, I think that's good for tonight. Thank you guys for coming on. It's great having you again. George,
Anytime.
Absolutely.
George and Darren, thanks for coming in, keeping us entertained in the Q&A, and thanks for everyone for watching. Garth, we might actually be talking with you afterwards. So,
Cool. I'll hang out.
alrighty. Well, thanks for everybody for coming on.
Bye,
And
friends.
Hope to see you guys
Bye.
next week.
Guys,
Bye.
love. Happy Singles Awareness Day!